Now let's move towards the next concept in polymorphism, that is method overloading. Let's try to deal with the method overloading part. So let's switch to Visual Studio. In Visual Studio, we'll create an example for addition of numbers. So for that, I'll create a class, say addition. Within addition class, I'll have say private integer variable sum. Then I'll create one function, say add numbers, which will accept two parameters, and here I'll perform the sum by adding number 1 plus number 2, and I'll print the data here itself. Say addition equals plus sum. Similarly, I'll create one more method with the same name, add numbers, but now I'll accept three parameter instead of two. And what I'll do inside is I'll add all these three numbers and print the result. Addition equals plus sum. Now let's move to main. Create the object of addition class. Addition, say add equals to new addition, and add dot add numbers. Initially I will pass two parameters, that is 2 and 3, and in the next run I would pass 2 comma 3 comma 5. So what is happening here? We have created two methods with the same name, add numbers, add numbers. The difference is here two parameters are there in the first function and three parameters inside the second function. So what is happening? Whenever you are calling add numbers method with two parameters, it will recognize there is a add numbers method with two parameters available, and it will automatically call this method only. And whenever you will call add numbers and pass the three parameters, it will automatically identify the second method with the three parameters and it will call it. Now let's imagine this class is invisible to you as a user. Let's imagine that. So as a user, what you are looking at is there is a function or method called as add numbers where I will pass 2, it works, and even if I pass 3, it also perform the result, that is addition of three numbers. So here I have overloaded the add numbers method to perform addition of two numbers as well as perform addition of three numbers, and that is why it is called as method overloading. To the user it looks like it is overloaded to perform addition of two numbers, it is overloaded to perform addition of three numbers. Let's run and see the result. We should get 5 and 10, so result is as expected. So let's move further with the polymorphism. Stay tuned.